Let's do some road topo work using the GroupCode feature so I can show you some of its Linework capabilities. I'll go to the Measure Mode button and select GroupCode. And what that'll do is that'll bring up my last selected GroupCode. You can see right now on the carousel that it's ready to store a point with the description edge of asphalt, and it's going to start a new figure as soon as I store that point. So I'll store it. And now you can see that the description carousel has advanced to the fog line description, and there it's ready to start another new figure. Advancing to center line, onto fog line again, and we'll finish up with edge of asphalt, which is the end of that pattern. Now I'll advance my way down the road so that I can do another cross section. So you'll see that because we have selected the zigzag pattern for this GroupCode, it's keeping the edge of asphalt second figure active, and that's indicated by the blue X. So as soon as I store this point, it connects that point with a line. And now it's advanced to fog line number 2, center line, fog line, and edge of asphalt. Now let's make our way down the road, and well, look at this. I've just noticed that there's a manhole at this spot, and so I'd like to jump out of my pattern and store a manhole. That's easy to do. I'll go to the GroupCode Manager, and I have another code group defined, Utilities, because it has manhole in it. I'll turn off the Show button panel so you can see the map screen. So I'm ready. I can scroll through my list, and there's the manhole description. Store a point, and that's done. Now let's switch back to road 2 lane, and now it's ready to start a new cross section. Edge of asphalt has been highlighted, so as soon as I pick on OK, it's ready to begin. So let's move over to the start of the new cross section. And before I start this, I've noticed that there's a road widening here, and I'm going to want to add a new figure in the midst of the figures that I've already begun. So let's go back to the GroupCode Editor, and I'm just going to modify my road 2 lane GroupCode so that I've got a new code. So I'm going to add a code. I'm going to go into my AutoMap library and search for the lane line description. I'd like that one to automatically start a line. And I'll pick on OK. And so now we can see that lane line is the last description in that list, and I'm going to move it up through the list so that it appears after the center line but before the fog line. So let's highlight the description that we want to start with and return to the map view. So we're ready to start storing more points. Now, see how it's advanced to the lane line description, and it's ready to start a new figure. Now we're connecting to the fog line description, and we'll finish it off with the edge of asphalt description. So now you can see we've added to the pattern, and this new description will be stored with this project. So let's perform another cross section. See how now we're picking up the lane line description. Now, there's one other feature that I'd like to show you for this last cross section that I'd like to measure. And that is that we can switch between code groups. And so what I'll do is I'll switch to the 4-lane code group, because let's imagine that there's another road widening and we're going to add another lane line. So I'll access the GroupCode Editor. I'll select the 4-lane group code, and so you notice how this one has some extra descriptions in it. And I'll set edge of asphalt so that it's the current description. And I'll turn off the show button panel because I want to see the map view screen. And so now it's ready to start a new figure with the description edge of asphalt. But I don't want to start a new figure. I want to link it to the existing one. So all I need to do is pick on the figure on the screen, say yes to this prompt, and there I can see confirmed with the blue X that the first edge of asphalt figure is now the active one. Let's store the point. Now I'm going to advance, and I'll need to reassociate the fog line description with the existing one. I'll measure that point. Now I'm going to start a new lane line on this side of the road, so I'll just store that point. And now we'd like to match up with the existing centerline figure. Advance one more time, and we're going to link to this lane line figure. One more advance. Fog line, we're going to link to the fog line figure. And one more advance, and again link this to the edge of asphalt figure. There, you can see all the flexibility that's built into that new routine. Thanks very much for your interest in this demonstration.